Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to today's video. I ran a marathon. I'm psychologically battered. I just want to stop. It hurts so much even just putting one foot in front of the other. It just feels like every part of the movement of my legs and my feet just to put that one step. My entire body is just sore, it's tender. And all I can think is all of the way that I've still got to go. Even though, you know, I have an eighth of the entire journey left. And I just really feel like giving up and just sitting down and just getting a bus, or just magically opening my eyes to be back at home feeling none of this. Just walking through sand dunes. You know, and it feels like, because my watch hasn't recorded it, it kind of feels like I didn't do it, you know? It's just like such a weird thing where if it's not logged, did it even happen? You know? It's only going to be when I get home and really check out the stuff on the computer and my watch and my phone to see if I can find out the area that was missed and calculate it. It just feels like I'm just now doing this for nothing, you know? I wanted that thing, that accolade on my phone. You know, is that the only reason I was doing this whole thing in the first place? You know, it just makes me question everything. I know it's to break down barriers, one up myself to do these things, but you know, that negative part of me inside is asking those questions. Do I need to do that? What am I doing that for? Who am I doing that for? Is it just for myself, or is it for my ego? You know, is it just my ego that's being like, yeah man, do it, share it, tell people? You know, that really goes through my head. You know, like realistically at this rate it's going to be an over 5 hour time, and I'm not happy with that. You know, I don't know why I'm not happy with that, because it's still something that I've not done before, but it just feels pitiful. It feels like a huge lack of effort. You know, but then the other thing is, who and what am I comparing that to? You know, I don't even think this is my 20th run, so it's like, fuck now man, don't be so bloody hard on yourself. Been doing this for 2 months. It's the first marathon distance, you know. Would you expect a fucking 3 hour competitive run? No. You know, it's just like, what the fuck am I going to do here? Am I going to go on that path? Yeah, I'll go on the path. Oh. It's just every step, man. You know, the thing is, I just know that this is in my head. You know, this is my mind taking over. This is not my conscious self. It's just times like these where it's so hard to shut that thing off, to shut the mind up, realising that that's not who or what I am. That's another part of me. That's the yin to the yang. The disorder to order. Maybe if I just walk like this for a bit. So that was a section of video that I recorded during my marathon run. It's been just over 3 weeks since I ran the marathon, and I didn't put up a video, I didn't make a social media post, I didn't do anything. I came home and I rested, and I've been resting ever since. Not just, you know, not resting my legs and my body, but just my mind, just emotionally. It really got me to question exactly what was going through my head right there. And, you know, it's kind of what was the purpose of me doing this entire thing, and, you know, what was the entire purpose of me putting this stuff on social media and, you know, telling this story, and, you know, am I just doing it to reaffirm my ego and to tell people, look at me, look at the stuff I can do, you know, all this thing. And it just really got me to a point where it's like, I'm not doing this for anyone, you know. Am I even doing this for myself? And it's just like, it's just really hard to kind of deal with, you know, to have to come up with those emotions and to kind of feel them for what they are and to process them, and to be in a place where I can make a decision to say, okay, I am going to carry on doing this, making videos and putting content out or whatever, or I'm not going to do it. And if I don't carry on putting content out, am I going to carry on doing things like this? You know, and in reality, it's like I've done nothing for the last kind of like 3.5 weeks. I haven't been for a single run. I've been playing a lot of music and just kind of focusing on other interests and other projects. So, you know, it's not like I've just been sat down for this entire time and I've been working a lot. So, but it just really kind of made me ask the question, what is this? What the bloody hell am I doing? And, you know, I had a bit of a problem in the run. Obviously there I was walking. I didn't walk the entire island, if that's what you're going to ask. I was just taking a few minute break and just kind of walking through it and just kind of documenting my thoughts. And that is exactly the thing that what this is all about. It's about documenting life and thoughts and ideas and dreams and fears and everything that happens to us. It's almost to say that you're not alone when you feel that way, and you're not alone to think these things about yourself, whether it be negative and, you know, you're not good enough and comparing ourselves to other people. We all have those flaws, and it's about embracing them. And I watched this back a couple of days ago, and I kind of thought, yeah, I am going to put this out. I need to put this out because this is part of the story. And right there in that footage, that is my thought process. That is as raw as it's ever going to get. And, you know, I was really frustrated because I was running, and I was, I think, about a third of the way into the distance, and somehow my Apple Watch unlocked itself and paused my run for about 4 kilometers, and I'd really upped the pace in that time. And then I looked down at my watch and it had just said paused at like 15k, and I just had this huge surge of like panic and questioning, shit, do I just fucking bail the run? Do I just stop now? It's not logged. Does that mean it didn't exist? You know, and it just got completely in my head. And it was such a strange thing to happen. And I've got loads of footage from the entire day, from the run, that I'm making into a longer video with a bunch of footage from the past videos that I've done about running. And yeah, it was just such a weird experience, you know, and I just really felt like I needed the time to reflect and to think about what it is that I'd done. You know, even asking myself the question, was I happy with it? You know, I don't even think that's a thing. You know, I don't think that even comprehends happiness or sadness. Those emotions are just like completely gone from the entire experience, and the only thing that is left is the memory of just the experience. There's no almost emotional attachment to it, if it's positive or negative. It was just a thing that, and it was like really like a fight, you know, especially here, kind of the last 5 kilometers were a real struggle. And I put the camera down at this point because the phone rang and Monica called me asking me where I was and how I was doing, and I just wanted to sit down on the floor, cry, and say I quit and get her to come and pick me up. You know, that's the thing that I wanted so much to do at that point, is I just wanted to fucking throw in the towel and just be like, I'm never doing this again. And I knew I couldn't do that. And she was saying to me on the phone, I can come and get you. And I just thought, no, I can't do that to myself. And, you know, I'm really kind of looking to find what it is, what's that drive that pushed me to carry on? What's that desire? You know, because at that point, it wasn't a desire for an accolade on my phone. That was already broken. It wasn't a desire to get home and quickly post something on social media. Oh, I've run a marathon. Oh, I've done this. You know, because at that point, I literally didn't care about any of that. It didn't even exist in my consciousness, all of those things. The only thing that what it was just putting one foot in front of the other and getting back to the house on the route that I designated. And I'm glad that I documented it. I'm glad that I did it, you know. I'm not as happy in the way that I saw my emotions and the way that my mind and my consciousness changed throughout the day when the whole watch thing happened and stuff, and it made it really difficult, and it really brought out a negative side of my personality that, not that I wasn't aware of, but maybe was just in my subconscious. It really brought it to the surface, and I was really aware of it, and it was just like a really interesting experience. I'm definitely going to run another marathon. I've got to run the actual Guernsey Marathon in October, and I haven't been for a run again since, in 3.5 weeks, so I am going to get back into running, just having an emotional rest, really, and just kind of reflecting on what it is and just coming up with the next plan of something else to do. And, you know, I guess that kind of brings me on to, you know, what am I doing next? And, you know, I've got a few projects that I'm working on for other people at the moment, so that's kind of got to take a bit of a priority, and working full time as well for Guernsey Post, and then got a couple of musical projects on the go as well for a couple of gigs coming up. So just been playing a lot of music as well, and just kind of relaxing a little bit, and, you know, really looking forward to having a little bit of a break. You know, we're out of lockdown and stuff now, and just really, 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 really looking forward to getting off this rock for a few days, and hopefully we're going to be able to do that this year, because it's very hard living on an island where there's only so much that you can see and do. It's need to explore and need to just let go, and, you know, really been feeling that beginning of this week, just being like, I just need to get off this fucking rock. And yeah, I mean, that's it for now, really. And yeah, I'll get back to some regular video making as well. I know it's been like 3.5, 4 weeks maybe since my last upload. We'll get back to some regular video making, because I know that there's a few new subscribers there as well, so thank you very much for subscribing. And yeah, just keep checking in, and I'll keep making some videos and some content, and we're going to go from there, yo. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Oh, by the way, also the marathon, I did it in 5 hours and 22 minutes. It was my 19th run. That's it, yo. That's all I got for now. Thank you very much. See you later.